This is fraction and decimal story problems. Solve each problem. Show your work using numbers, labeled sketches, or words. Josie is picking apples. She has 3 identical baskets that she is trying to fill. One basket is 3/5 full, another is 7/10 full, and the last is 2/3 full. What portion of the 3 baskets has Josie filled? Give your answer as a mixed number or as an improper fraction. What portion of the 3 baskets? So I'm going to be adding these together so I understand what total. So I have 3/5 plus 7/10 plus 2/3. That's going to be in between 2 and 3. So I always like to estimate. My estimate is somewhere between 2 and 3. And the reason for that is I was kind of rounding. Each rounding was up to 1, so that's going to be 3, but I know it's not total 3. I know 2/3, that's pretty big. 70%, 66%, that's pretty good. So that feels like it's going to be over 2. All right. So hopefully at this point in your academic career, you know that you have to change our denominators in order to add fractions together. We could change all 3 to something all 3 numbers have in common. We could do that. Or we could go one by one. Looking at this, if we're going to do all 3 at once, let's think about this. Let's look at the biggest one, 10. So 3, I can't multiply a whole number by 3 and get 10. What about 20? Nope. 30? Yeah, 3 times 10 is 30. What about 5? Can I get to 30? Yep, times 6. So I can turn each of these into tenths. So 3/5, that's going to be 6/10. 7/10. Oh, good Lord, 30th. What am I doing? Sorry. So going to 30ths, it's going to be 18 30ths. Going to 30ths here, 21, because I'm multiplying by 3. And by 10, this is going to give me 20 30ths. And then I can add 18, 21, and 20 together. So 18 plus 21 is going to give me 39. 39 plus 20 is going to give me 59. So I can say 59 30ths and leave it as an improper fraction. However, I don't know. I don't really know what that means. So I'm going to put a mixed number. I'm going to take 30 out. So I have 1 whole. And then that leaves me with 29 30ths. So it was actually below 2. I was, look at that. So 1 and 29 30ths full. Yeah. All right, cool. Tommy picked 2 baskets full of apples. One basket weighed 18.63 kilograms. The other basket weighed 9 97 kilograms. How much more did the first basket weigh? So a lot of times when you say how much more and comparing, I'm comparing these 2 things. I want to know how much more, so I'm going to be subtracting. Again, so I have 18 and 63. And I'm subtracting 9.97. My answer is going to be somewhere, I'm going to round this quickly to 10. So that's going to give me somewhere around 8.63 is my estimate. And really, I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I think we have to keep the distance the same. Right, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to change this to 10 because right now 9s are tricky pickles when I'm subtracting. Like I have to do all the carrying and stuff. So I'm just going to change this problem. I'm going to make my bottom number 10. So that means I had to add 0.03. So I'm going to have to add 0.03 up here to make it 18.66. So again, I added 0.03 to get to 10. So I needed to add 0.03. So again, when we're subtracting, we want to keep this distance the same. When we're adding, we give and take. we give and take. If I added 3, I would have to take from here. But subtraction. I'm leaving everything the same. And look how much more friendlier. I shouldn't say more friendlier, just friendly. How much friendlier is this? 8 and 66 hundredths kilograms more. All right. Kaya filled 3 1/4 baskets with apples. A lot of apple stuff going on. On her way home, the basket spilled. And she lost 2 1/3 baskets of apples. What? Why? Where'd they go? What portion of the apples did not spill? So we want to know. We want to know. I had this bag. I had these apples. I had spilled. What didn't spill? Sounds like subtraction to me. It's going to be 3 1/4 baskets minus 2 1/3. So again, I want to. That's 3 1/4. It's going to be 1, but then a third is more than a fourth, so it's going to be a little less than 1. A little less than 1. Let's see how it goes. I can take a third from a fourth, right? But then I get into kind of negative Nancy stuff. We don't want to do that. So I think I'm going to turn these into mixed numbers, or improper fractions, sorry. So I'm looking at fourths, and I know if I have 3 wholes, that's 12 fourths. So if I have 12 fourths here and 1/4 here, I have 13 fourths minus. I can do that same thing with thirds. So I know I have thirds. If I have 2 wholes, that's 6 thirds, and I have 1 more, so that's 7 thirds. Can I subtract? No, because the denominators aren't the same. So I need to change my denominators. 4, 8, 12. How many? How do I get from fourths to twelfths? I multiply by 3. 13 times 3 is 39, because 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 3 is 9. 30 plus 9 is 39. I multiply by 4 here. So then I have 28 twelfths, or 39 twelfths minus 28 twelfths, which gives me 11 twelfths of a basket, which is a little less than 1. All right, good.